Good evening everyone. In today's class we are going to study about administration machinery in India. In that first one, let's begin the section with an introduction. In previous class we have already studied about how the world politics is originated, what are the theories of state, and in the third part we are going to study about what is the administration? Basically, the word administration is derived from Latin word ad and ministrate. Ad means public and ministrate means serve. Administration is the task to run the government and look after the people. Now we'll have a look at several definitions of the administration by the various thinkers. In that first one, administration is an organization and direction of the man and material resource to achieve desired ends. This definition is given by J.M. Pinner. Now second definition, administration is the basically activities of groups cooperating to accomplish common goals. This definition was given by Simon. So now let's see what is the concept of administration, how it is originated, and people say that according to the Indian history, the concept of administration is old as the civilization. Since from Vedic period we can see the administration. So now let's see what is the basic concept of the administration and what are the features of the public administration. Then we'll see the administration system that was accomplished in Vedic period, Mauryan Empire and in Mughal Empire, because these three administration system are the basic for the Indian administration. Firstly, administration is old as civilization. It can be traced into the Vedic period. As I told you earlier, the concept of administration is very bold and we can see the concept of administration in the Vedic period. How was the administration was accomplished in Vedic period? I will tell it later. Now let's see what is the purpose of the administration. During the monarchy, the administration was execute efficient and effective functioning of the government with the view to meet the demands of the people and to solve their problems. Basically, when there is no control over the man or there is a absence of effective control, man behave according to his inner nature and want to grab everything within his reach. To control the man, the concept of administration is invented, and to meet the demands of the public, the concept of administration was started and give solutions to the problem of the people. In the history of the development Indian administration, we can find two features, that is, village is the primary unit of administration and there is the division of the powers. Therefore, it can be seen in the present administration based on the foundation of traditional public administration. We find the glimpse of the organization in the Vedic, Buddhist, Jain literature, Dharmashastra, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Manusmriti, Nitisara, Arthashastra, and others. The contemporary Indian administration is characterized by many goals and structure and roles. With the emergence of the nation state, the importance of administration is increased and administration more limited. But when transformed to welfare state, the scope of administration increased with the Industrial Revolution, scientific progress, and technological inventions. The growth of the population and diversification of the functions and the activities. Earlier, the concept of police state where the demands of people were limited and king used to look after the welfare of the people and protect the state. Later on, concept of welfare state came into existence wherein people depend upon the government till womb to tomb, that means till birth to death. And the concept of nation state emerged when there is a gradual progress in the growth of population, diversification of functions and activities, industrial revolutions, technological inventions, and scientific progress. Now let's see what is the role of administration machinery in India. Public administration in the modern state constitutes the implementation of public policies, the end product of the politics. It is the agency of the people. As Charles said, administration is the science of modern civilization. And Gerald Gaydon 1971 listed following features of the public administration in the contemporary society. In that first one, preservation of polity. Second one, maintenance of law and order. Third one, social economic change. Fourth one, management of large scale of commercial science. Fifth one, ensuring growth of the economic development. Sixth one, protection of weaker sections of the society. Seventh one, formation of the public opinion. Eighth one, influencing the public policies and political trends. Now let's see how the administration was accomplished during the Vedic period. Just a minute. During the Vedic period, Aryans lived in the villages and agriculture was the main occupation. The simple professions like carpenter, weaving, pottery, etc. were existed. Trade was carried on the limited extent. Cattle was the considered as the wealth of the barter system. Cattle was considered as the wealth and barter system was in practice. So here we can see that Aryans were very traditional people and agriculture was their main occupations and cattle were considered as the wealth and barter system was in practice in the trade system, and there were very limited other professions like pottery, weaving, etc. Here we will not see any administration system, but we by studying the political condition of the Rigvedic period, we can have an little bit idea about the administration system. So let's have a look now. The Aryan tribes settled in India. The tribes were called as Jana. The head of the tribe was called as Rajan. Whenever the fight happened in the territories, Rajan used to assist them, and administration was the grammar was the smallest unit of the administration, and the prime duty of the king is to protect his people and receive gifts from the people. For this, people used to give gifts to the Rajan whenever he used to solve the problems of the people, and he used to implement the policies for the betterment of the people. There were two samitis, I mean groups in that first one. Sabha, the group of elder, and Samiti, the group of experts used to assist the king in the administration. This administration was accomplished during the Rigvedic period. Now let's have a look at what all changes took place in the concept of administration later Vedic period. During later Vedic period, Jana became powerful and turned into kingdoms. Kingdoms were divided into provinces and they were subdivided into gopas and gramas. Kingship was hereditary. The important kingdoms were Kuru, Panchala, Kashi, and others, and hierarchy of the king, that is Maharaj sorry king used to earn the titles like Maharaja, Raja the Raja, Viratas, Samratas, Chakravarti, etc. The king used to perform yagas like Rajasuya and Ashwamedha and the Vajpayee to establish political supremacy over the others. The king had grown in power and was used to perform many administrative duties, including the protection of the subject. The kings were assisted by the councils of the ministers and number of the officers. Sabha and Samiti continued to exist. The military was well organized and consists of infantry, elephant force, and navy. Was in little used, warfare became complicated in the later Vedic period. The simple weapons of early Vedic age, bows and arrows, etc., were used for the protection. Winning the war became important and they followed the path of strategy for this purpose. So we'll end this section here. If you have any doubts, questions, or if you want to learn anything new which is related to political science, please do comment me below, and please do subscribe to my channel for more interesting upcoming sections. Thank you one and all. Take care. We'll see you in the next section.